What's up? Welcome back to more Nickmercs in 2025. Happy New Year, you guys. Look, we're starting off a little rocky, though, I won't lie, as human beings, as a country. Nikki News, back at it again. Today we're going to be covering the two apparent terrorist attacks, New Orleans and Las Vegas. People died. My condolences go out to their families, to them. Not a good way to start 2025. We got some crazy statements. We got some police cam stuff. We're going to watch it, talk about it, break it down. This new year, for me, I want to upload more, man. I want to be more active on YouTube. I want to have more videos, more content, man. So we're going to be doing a lot of stuff. We're going to be changing it up quite a bit. Make sure you like these videos. Make sure you ring that bell. Make sure you run with me. Run with me! Let's dive into it and comment down below. Give me your thoughts as always. Enjoy the video. I'll see you guys in there. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Peace and love.
So here's a look at where it all started. In New Orleans, on the popular Bourbon Street, right there in the French Quarter. Police say the suspect, named Shamsuddin Jabbar, drove his pickup truck into the crowd. In fact, we just heard the president say he was racing for 3 blocks, leaving mangled bodies and blood scattered everywhere.
The FBI said they do not believe Jabbar was solely responsible. We heard President Biden just reiterate that. Right now, they are searching Jabbar's home to find information about a possible motive and the others possibly involved.
This is not just an act of terrorism. This is evil.
Corner bus after corner bus.
And on Wednesday, law enforcement shared more about one of the people responsible. 42-year-old Shamsuddin Jabbar was an Army veteran and a Texan. His current address on record is at this home in Houston. A man who also lives in Houston says he owns the white Ford pickup truck that Jabbar used for the attack, telling ABC News he rented it to an individual through a car-sharing app called Turo. The FBI says law enforcement found an ISIS flag, multiple weapons, and potential explosive devices inside of that vehicle, and other potential explosives in the French Quarter. Investigators do not believe Jabbar acted alone, as they reviewed surveillance footage Wednesday that appeared to show people planting the explosives in the area.
42-year-old Shamsuddin Jabbar was born and raised in Beaumont, Texas. He graduated from Georgia State University and served in the U.S. military.
I've been here all my life, with the exception of traveling for the military, where I spent 10 years as a human resources specialist and IT specialist, where I learned the meaning of great service.
Other soldiers who served with him as an IT specialist in the Army Signal Corps say he was the top of his IT class at Fort Gordon, Georgia.
I mean, from day one, you can tell that his knowledge in the IT field was better than everyone else's.
Peter Heap served 6 years in the Louisiana National Guard and the last 18 years on active duty as an Army sergeant. He took an IT class with Jabbar in 2010, and for the next decade or more, they remained Facebook friends.
I still thought that he was still a somewhat good guy. He was genuine. He was nice.
In 2020, he made this video about his budding career as a real estate agent in Houston, Texas.
What really sets me apart from other agents is my ability to be able to, one, be a fierce negotiator.
And public records show that Jabbar remained an active American citizen after his honorary discharge from the military, voting in the 2020 presidential election.
Who do you vote for?
I would not categorize him as being a Muslim extremist at that time when I knew him. Not at all. I think sometime between when I knew him and now, he got radicalized.
Before the driver exited the vehicle and began shooting? Oh, I didn't even know he did that.
First of all, we do know that
Who's this?
the city
mayor?
of New Orleans was impacted by a terrorist attack. It's all still under investigation.
We had this event started at about 3:15.
Superintendent?
It did involve a man driving a pickup truck down Bourbon Street at a very fast pace, and it was very intentional behavior. This man was trying to run over as many people as he possibly could.
Jeez, man. 35 people were also injured. What a scary situation, huh? This clip apparently shows the cops sprinting right to it, Look at the lads, man. This is like 2 or 3 a.m. on Bourbon Street. Like, these guys are I bet you they're all twisted drunk right now. They got to be slammed. Like, this happening just in general is crazy, but being drunk and this happening, it's like, oh my God, you don't even know what's going on.
This is not a terrorist event.
Who is
what
this?
It is right now is their improvised explosive devices that was found, and we are working on confirming if it's a viable device or not. As Chief Kirkpatrick said, we're asking everyone to stay away from Bourbon Street, specifically from Canal Street to St. Anne.
I will say that we want our community and our visitors to continue enjoying. There's so much to enjoy about New Orleans, and we are going to make sure that our routes in the Superdome are safe.
This reminds me of like Jaws. Remember the movie Jaws, you guys? It came out like 200 years ago. This specific part was when somebody got eaten, and then like the mayor of the town was like, guys, it's okay, enjoy our beaches. And he was going around telling everybody like, get back out there, get in the water, go swim. It's a hot day, go swim, you know? Just bad vibes.
Safe today for the game, and yet we had this tragic event.
She was speaking though because it was safe after that.
Everyone in our community.
Man.
But we do want you to go about the day, as we say.
Dude, what
stay
happens
away
to
from
people,
Burma.
man? What's cool with people? They just snap. They just break or something, man. And then to bring it all together, we have our standing president, the worst president of all time,
I directed my team
Mr.
to
Joe
make
Biden.
sure every resource
Senor Joe! Senor Joe Biden!
To complete the investigation in New Orleans quickly and to make sure there's no remaining threat to the American people. To all the people of New Orleans who are grieving today.
You know, I know every president does it. Everybody up there does this stuff. But I wish that they would just speak freely. I hate that they read everything off of prompt, you know? I wish this guy would just talk. I mean, I don't think he can, but it'd be refreshing to just see a guy talk, you know? Like, he's clearly reading.
Today, I want you to know, I grieve with you. Our nation grieves with you. We're going to...
Like, how do you say those things, but you're reading them? Like, dead ass. Because those are, like, heartfelt, important things from a supposed leader, man. A leader. How do you say those things, but you're reading them? Isn't that stuff supposed to come from the soul, the heart, you know? It's supposed to come from somewhere, right? Like, you're really saying it, you're really speaking. These are your people, man. You got to speak to them. And you're reading it. I've always hated this. And this isn't a Joe Biden thing. This is just in general.
Stand with you as you mourn and as you heal in the weeks to come. The spirit of our New Orleans will never, never, never be defeated. It always will shine forth. We've seen that time and time again throughout its history. And I know we'll see it again in the days and weeks ahead.
I'm so sick of this guy.
Federal, state, and local law enforcement to complete the investigation in New Orleans quickly and to make sure there's no remaining threat to the American people. To all the people of New Orleans who are grieving today, I want you to know, I grieve with you. Our nation grieves with you. We're going to stand with you as you mourn and as you heal.
Now, what people are saying is they're saying that this and the truck outside the Trump Tower in Las Vegas are linked. They're connected in some way or another. I guess the two guys that did both these things, they went to school together or graduated from the same academy together or something, man. We got to connect the dots here, but one person inside the vehicle was killed. Oh, it was the guy that did it, right? We have now confirmed that the explosion was caused by very large fireworks and or bomb carried in the bed of the rented Cybertruck and is unrelated to the vehicle itself. All vehicle telemetry was positive at the time of the explosion. Wow. Elon making sure people know it wasn't the truck. So it was very, very large fireworks. Here's the Las Vegas police saying thank you to Elon. Okay, this is how the two attacks are linked, apparently. The Colorado Springs man, Matt Cheeseburger, who was accused of detonating a Tesla Cybertruck in front of the Trump Hotel in Las Vegas, and the suspect in New Orleans terrorist attack, Shamsud Din Jabba the Hutt, served at the same base, according to Denver 7. Authorities are investigating the link as possible connection between the two attacks. So they served at the same base. FBI statement on the bomb. The tips the FBI has received so far have helped us advance the investigation, but they might not have led us to identify the suspect. We urge anyone who may have previously hesitated to come forward or who may not have realized they had important information to contact the FBI. A reward of up to $500,000 is available for information that leads to the arrest and conviction of the individual responsible for this dangerous attempt to harm our community. Wow. 500 racks? That's not as much as they gave Ukraine, but hey, all right. We'll take it. Your mainstream news trying to blame Elon and Tesla. The Cybertruck literally saved lives in Las Vegas today. Okay? However, headlines. One dead after a Cybertruck explodes outside the Trump Hotel in Las Vegas. Tesla Cybertruck explodes outside Trump Las Vegas hotel, killing driver. Oh, it was the car, guys. Tesla Cybertruck explodes outside Trump Hotel in Las Vegas. 1 dead, 7 injured. These are insane headlines. NBC News. Tesla Cybertruck bursts into flames outside Trump Hotel in Las Vegas, killing 1. Wow. World Trade Centers malfunction and catch fire. You can't make it up, man. You really can't make it up. You can't hate the mainstream. You can't hate him enough, man. Such liars, just corrupt people. Elon says attacks were linked. Elon saying it? Both this Cybertruck and the F-150 suicide bomb in New Orleans were rented from Turo. Is it Turo? Turo?
And so there was a sort of interesting development. You know, the images of the Cybertruck parked outside the Las Vegas Trump property.
People just snap,
viral,
man.
You know, sort of. I
or
think
something.
people thought it was an accident.
Evil. It's gotta be
and no
evil.
one was hurt, and
the
so
devil.
there was a sort of bizarre symbolism, and then it was a Cybertruck. It was not Trump. As it's developed, it seems that this is being taken far more seriously. What have we learned about what authorities know and how they're investigating this?
Right, Chris. So according to the reporting of myself, my colleagues Andrew Blankstein and Kelly O'Donnell, right now, 3 senior U.S. law enforcement officials say that this explosion of a Tesla Cybertruck, kind of in the portico there where you saw that smoke rising from in front of Trump's property in Las Vegas, is being investigated, at least initially, as a potential act of terrorism, and that it was, quote, intentional. And there was a...
Let's talk about Las Vegas, because this has been a sort of interesting development.
I mean, definitely. Absolutely. The Tesla, okay, the guy driving the Tesla apparently got dumped. Hold on. The wife of the accused Trump hotel truck bomber, Matthew Cheeseburger, broke up with him last week. Oh, so he got dumped last week. He was married at least twice, according to information. Ex-wife from his other marriage is also speaking out. Says he was a conservative, while his ex-wife was a Bernie supporter. According to the New York, they had a baby daughter together. No. Argument for what the hell? Colorado Springs and Las Vegas were reportedly rented Cybertruck Turo. A friend of Cheeseburger's ex-wife from his marriage that ended in 2017 said he was a conservative thinker. I bet. Wilson said that she and Sarah, ex-wife, were staunch Bernie Sanders supporters during the 2016 election, and Cheeseburger, whom she described as a conservative thinker, supported Donald Trump. The Gazette reported.
No, it's I'm just like shooken up right now because.
Did they have any kids, or was it just him and his wife?
Him and his wife, and they just had a kid.
Okay.
They just had one? God.
Recently? They had a kid? Like how old?
Not too long. Yeah, very young.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Do you know how long they've lived here in Colorado Springs?
They lived here. So I have been here for 2 years now. So they've been here longer than I don't know.
Yeah.
I think his last residence was 2019 at a different address. So he might have moved in somewhere around then. These are all pretty new, so 2020 seems about right.
Yeah.
With the both of these guys, Chad, I'm trying to wrap my head around, being somewhat in a position like they're in and just flipping the switch. Truthfully, the way I can make sense of it in my mind, this is just another situation where I feel like evil wins. You got good, you got bad, you got the big man up top, you got the devil. If you're not careful, man, if you let this guy get you, evil can win. And I feel like people are letting the devil win, man. These things are unexplainable, man. I mean, I don't know how you can turn the wheel of that truck into people. I don't understand. I can't wrap my head around it. I really, really can't. So, to me, anyway, this just has to be pure evil, okay? And on that note, man, stay true, keep believing, trust your instincts, and be good to each other, man, all right?